Welcome to the Unspoken Truth Podcast Show. This your boy JB, aka Spoken, and we have
Cynthia Luciette. What's up?
Cynthia. You clap it up for yourself. Clap it up for yourself. Clap it up for yourself.
Go me. Go me.
Go you. Go you. All right. So we are in quarantine. COVID-19. This is the session that we're in. I call it quarantine 2020. That's what
Quarantine
I call it.
2020.
That's what I call it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are all at the house right now, and I've had Unspoken Truth for a while, and I've been interviewing people, but I've never interviewed anyone for real. Outside of sports with my homeboy. You know, we do Tampa Bay sports, but I've never interviewed a content creator ever on Unspoken Truth. So you're the first one.
Hey, turn it.
So you're the first one. So let me tell y'all about Cynthia. She's going to explain her story. She's going to tell y'all what's going on. But let me tell y'all what my thoughts are and what I like about her, y'all. Cynthia, I think I met Cynthia in 2013, 12? 2013. I want to say 2013 because I met you in LA. You interviewed me. I seen you do a couple of other videos. You were doing blogs at the time. You were doing interviews. You were doing talent. You were talent at the same time. I saw you transition. I saw you at ADD. I saw you write sketches. I saw you in the girl group. What's the girl group that you were in? The all-female group with Layla?
It wasn't a group, but we did a series called The Kellys.
Okay. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember the World Star Hip Hop headquarters. I see your stuff on the gram. One thing about Cynthia, there are a lot of women out here that do stuff online, a lot of content creators out there, and y'all know me, Big Spoke Draco. I don't like to really tune into stuff that I don't find that's tangible for the ecosystem. And I feel like she's very tangible for the ecosystem as far as her writing, as far as her talent. She doesn't have talent, she has a gift. And I've always respected it from afar. I never wanted to join in because I always liked what I saw. And it's just, it's just one of the things I didn't want to really come in and just mess it up and stuff like that. So I want to say, like, as far as you and your writing, the way you carry yourself, as far as your morals, your integrity, and just how you carry yourself and just don't tolerate any BS and how serious your craft. I like it. We haven't even had a long time. This is the most we've ever talked for real, physically.
Yeah, low key, huh? Yeah.
Dead ass. So y'all gotta check her stuff out. If y'all haven't, man, you're missing out, and you're gonna check her out after this stuff. And all of y'all fans up in here that's a fan of hers, look, we appreciate you, and we about to go ahead and jump into it. So Cynthia.
Yes.
Where you from? How old are you? And just tell a little bit of your story, just coming in.
So I'm originally from Rochester, New York. It's like the middle state of New York. I very much feel like the East Coast gave me kind of like my mindset on life as far as like, I don't do small talk like that with people. I don't need people to say hi to me when I walk by them. I don't need people to be friendly. I don't need good customer service. I just need the food to be good or your product to be good. Like, I'm not that much of a have to be a people person, polite down south manners. I'm not that person. I'm very much like to myself. So that kind of is where I came from. And then having to be in the entertainment industry has kind of forced me to change and adapt in a way of like, you got to talk to people, you got to be cool with people and shit. So there's that. I'm 27. I'm like now getting to the point of thinking about really like, what is it, your biological clock, where you like, damn man, like I gotta have kids.
I mean, you ain't got to.
I got to.
You got to.
I feel like I have to. Like, there's such a thing inside of a woman's body. Like, my ovulation now feels like, bitch, we're ready to have a baby. It doesn't feel like when you're like 21, 22, where it's just like, oh, it's whatever. Now you like, when your body, like, your cycle and stuff, like, oh no, my body's ready to be like, this is what you're here for. Like, you realize so much more, like, oh shit, yeah, I'm a whole fucking walking reproductive system.
Okay. Well, I haven't even gotten into the questions though. But since
Can I
you
talk
brought
about
that up,
overrated?
since you brought that up, um, um, number one. Well, this is kind of going into what I'm about to ask you a couple questions on. But since you brought up the baby thing, would you rather have a baby between the ranges of now? Number one, do you feel like you made it?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
and would you have a baby within the time when you didn't make it?
You know, and there was a point in time where I was like, I want to be at this level. I want to do this. I want to be at this point in my life and before I have kids. But now I'm like, one, they don't give a fuck about that being born. And two, I'm more like, I'd rather have them sooner rather than later. So by the time I do everything that I have to do and it's time for them to settle down and everything, they're about like 10 years old and I'm winding down for being like super fucking busy and having to be on the grind and shit.
I feel you. I feel you. I can't fault you. I can't fault you. Everybody got their own little thing. Everybody got their own little thing. I really can't fault you. Kids are a blessing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there like, oh, hell no, I can't have no kids. I ain't make it the way I want to make it. Well, nigga, you're going to be 50 years old looking crazy out here.
Looking crazy.
Looking crazy.
I feel like a guy can definitely wait because he could definitely be like, all right, whatever. Even if I'm 45, I could just get some 20-year-old girl pregnant. And that's probably what he going to do anyways. So it's like, they don't give a fuck. Y'all not on the clock like we on the clock. We on a tick-tick-tock, nigga. Fuck TikTok. This the real TikTok going inside my body right now, nigga. This the TikTok.
Hey, I feel you. I don't understand, but I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Understanding is when you really walk in that person's shoes. I'm not walking your shoes, but I definitely feel you from afar.
It is something. But at the same time, I don't know, because I feel like if I don't have kids, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, am I going to just live my life and be selfish for the rest of my life? Absolutely. Am I adverse to that? No. I wouldn't mind being the cool auntie that just pop up and got other shit to do. I wouldn't mind it.
Okay. Well, as long as you don't mind then. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. I got 18 questions for your ass.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
All right. Number one, what brings you peace and what will happen if you don't get that peace?
What brings me peace is being able to be in my own thoughts without like past memories popping up, regrets, or anxiety for the future. Like, something really is to be said about being in the present moment and being at peace and being able to like take a deep breath and be in my own head peacefully. That makes me happy.
Okay.
And what would I be able to do if I couldn't do it?
Yeah, if you didn't get your peace, what would happen?
I would stop doing everything. I would stop making content. I would stop being in front of people. Like, and that's kind of what I've done multiple times. Like, I've taken breaks where it's like, nigga, like, I gotta chill for a couple months. I gotta get my mind right because I can't make shit if my mind isn't at peace.
Have you ever had a moment where you kind of like lash out on people, or you just question yourself and be like, man, I don't even want to do none of this shit no more. I'm mad at the world right now. It's just all because I ain't got that peace.
Hell yeah. And it turned into like survival mode where it's like, oh, you're the reason I'm not getting my peace. I low key, like, you gotta go. And if it's somebody you're in a relationship with, it's even harder to get out that shit because it's like, damn, man, you taking away my peace, but I'm attached to you, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here. So now I'm fighting my own best interest of staying in some shit that I really gotta get out of. And deep inside, your higher self is like, dog, we're not at peace, but you fighting to stay in that bitch, though.
I definitely feel you on that. I'm a walking testament to that, for real, for real. Okay.
That shit drive you crazy.
Dead ass. All right, number two. What will make you feel like you made it?
More projects, bigger projects. That's really it. I don't think now, after I see the setup of like the Emmys and the Golden Globes and the Oscars and all that, like, I feel like when you little or when you just even decide you want to get in the entertainment industry, that's like moon pie dreams of like, oh, I want this. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not even going to stress myself out about a whole bunch of people who don't even y'all not even my demo of people that I'm really trying to talk to, giving me some fucking award. I ain't stressing myself out. So I'm not gonna let no awards make me feel like I made it. I just feel like more pieces of art that I can like leave for people to watch when I'm gone.
Yeah, because awards at the end of the day ain't nothing but something that, you know, a bunch of people come together and come up with a list, and then they come up with this plastic thing and just say, hey, let's just give it to this person. That doesn't validate you at the end of the day. What really validates you is what you feel that you can go to bed at night and sleep with. You know
if
what I'm
I get
saying?
out some of these bigger ideas that I want to and like really be able to get them accomplished, like finish right now the movie and really get it done and have the production for it and like let it really, you know, do that multiple times and be able to do that whenever I want to, then I'll feel like, cool, I can chill a little bit.
I got you. Okay. Next one. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Which one can you go without the most?
Twitter. I deleted my Twitter. When that Kevin Hart shit happened with the Oscars, I said, bye, Twitter. I was like, I don't need it.
What you mean?
I deleted my Twitter.
What you mean? You talking about Kevin Hart when they denied him?
Yeah, because of his tweets.
Well, why did you delete yours?
Because I'm like, I don't ever even need to be. I looked at my tweets and I'm like, I got like 8,000 tweets. I don't remember what the fuck I said. And I don't need people in my brain.
I know why you did. Oh, you don't want to get caught up.
I was like, I'm not trying to be in some great fucking situation and I'm at a premiere and shit's going great. And I got some shit that's popping and getting a good buzz. And then people drag up some shit that I said when I was 20 years old in 2013. No, like, ain't nobody dealing with that like that. No. And I was like, people don't even need to see my train of thoughts know how. So.
I understand you when you say people don't need to see your train of thoughts, because you're a whole creator out here. And one thing that I've noticed that a lot of creators battle with, creators in general, whether you create jokes on stage, whether you create sketches, skits and stuff, you got to pick one. And it's hard to do both. It's hard to talk and create. It's hard to be a speaker and a creator at the same time, because when you're a speaker and a creator at the same time, then, you know, the people are they're going to take something that you say and they may look at you one way and say, oh, I like you this way when you're creating, but when you talk, I don't know, you get on my nerves.
Mm-hmm.
And that,
or I don't agree with that one opinion. But I feel like when you're a good speaker and when you're like, people just like you, they're going to respect what you have to say, even if they don't agree with it. Some people will be like, dang, I can see why he said that. Or, no, I feel them on that, you know, and that's your demo, and those are the people who are gonna ride with you. And then there's some people who will get mad at some shit you say that's not even offensive, and it's like, you can really leave. Bye. You don't gotta fuck with me. You know, because if you get mad at this, ooh.
Yeah, your picture off. It's all good.
You good. It's like if you get mad at something that I did, I'd rather people unfollow me or leave me then, because I'm like, I'm not about to sit here my whole life trying to watch everything that I do. You're gonna get mad later.
That's facts. Because people are wishy-washy and they choose what they want to get mad at. They choose what they want to get mad at, period.
Yeah, and it's like, if you follow somebody, you should just fuck with them. Like, if they ain't R. Kelly out here, like, harming little girls, then leave them the fuck alone. It don't matter what they have an opinion on in smaller issues or who they're voting for this year or what the fuck else, or even if they got a DUI, like, so that don't mean you gotta be like, I'm not supporting this person no more. They tweeted this, I'm not fucking with people. Like, keep the fake shit, man.
You're dead ass, because I could have had a couple DUIs, but I never got caught.
Man, I had one.
You had one?
Yeah, it went down to a wet and reckless, because it was like by the time I got to the station, I was like barely at the, like, above the legal limit. And so by the time I got to the station, I was below it. And he called his, like, you know, chief and was like, should I book her? And he was like, yeah, still do it. I was like, damn.
Damn. That was the first time going to jail?
Yeah, man.
Bruh, in LA?
Yeah.
What year?
This was what, like 2017?
Wait, that's the year I went to jail. I went to jail in LA too in 2017. I went to jail for having. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I had in 2013 I shot a music video at Malibu Beach, and the police they smelled marijuana. He gave me a ticket. I didn't pay it. I moved away, and when I came back to LA, I didn't pay that ticket or nothing, so I had a warrant.
Damn it, you didn't know.
I didn't know I had a warrant. So when they pulled me over, I went to jail.
But for a traffic ticket though?
Well, it wasn't. Well, it was really a hit and run, but I got away with the hit and run.
Oh.
I didn't hit somebody like I didn't hit.
So you got an open case. Like.
Well, I nudged somebody. I nudged the back of somebody's car and drove off after the club.
Nudge and run is still a hit and run in court.
Well, I told the police, well, you can't find nothing on the car, and he didn't find nothing. So he said, all right, well, hold on there. He ran my license. Then he said, hey, come on, you going to jail, buddy. I'm like, damn, bro.
Why'd you challenge him like that? Like, I bet you can't take me to jail.
Well, no, I didn't say you can't take me to jail. I just said you wasn't gonna prove that I did a hit and run.
Oh yeah.
So I'd rather go to jail. I'd rather go to jail for a warrant for weed than a hit and run.
Yeah, no, facts, especially in LA. Like, nigga, you gonna get out, but a hit and run.
Whew. Prison
I got
time.
out the next morning, but
I was only in there for 3 hours.
yeah, I had to stay the night.
Oh.
But it was already like 2 a.m., so it was like I just slept there for 7
That's the
hours.
time I went in. That's the time I went. I think I went in around like 2 or 3 and got out like 6 or 7.
And the dude who was doing my mugshot recognized me from online. He was like, you do all my videos. I was like, yeah. He was like, I see you on Vine and stuff before. I was like, yeah. He was like, do you know King Batch? I was like, nigga, take
Wow.
the fucking. You think when I'm taking a mugshot right now, I want to talk about whether or not I know King Batch? You really think that's what the fuck I want to talk about right now at 2:15 a.m.? No, nigga.
That's crazy.
Crying. I was like, yeah, I know.
Did you go back and look up your mugshot?
Never.
Oh, okay. That's good. Then I can't find mine for shit.
Damn, I should try to look my shit up, and they won't take it down, huh?
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't have mine. Nobody could find mine. I even challenged my fans to find it. They couldn't find it. So
I don't want that shit to come on. I know I look the ass.
It is what it is. So let's move on to the next one. Number 4. Cynthia, can you mix business with?
Oh, you're just gonna leave it at that? Yeah.
With pleasure.
Yeah, I like doing that. I think it's fun. I like dating people who I can work with in some capacity. I think I'm done dating like on camera men, and I think like if I date somebody who's in the industry, I want them to be like behind the camera, because I just think it's too much with 2 on-camera people. Like, I just think like 2 people who are talent and have to like carry certain personas and shit. It's just too fucking much. And then a lot of times, not all, but a good percentage of men who want to be on camera are like dying for attention, and that dying for attention manifests itself into the relationship too, because that's a core need for some men. And I'm not, as a woman, there's most women want attention, try to get attention and shit like that. And so you're used to it with females, but I'm not even the type of female. Like, if I go to a place, I'm not trying to be all loud and I gotta get attention. Like, nah, I'm really chill. So I don't like people who go out their way for attention, and I feel like that's my only thing with business and pleasure now is like, ugh. And then the industry's small. It's a very small circle of people.
It's high school, bro.
Dog, it's a really small ass circle.
It ain't even that. It's homeschool. It's homeschool with 18 students.
Yeah, and it's like, ooh, and a couple new students come every year, but shit, they done been passed around for the semester over. So
I feel you on that. Okay. Can you? No. I want to ask the same question. What's your recipe for staying grounded and maneuvering amongst wolves in the game?
For staying grounded, and that's kind of like 2 different questions, because I feel like staying grounded is like being really, really humble, and then dealing with the wolves in the game is like being really, really cocky. So it's like, it's almost 2 different ways that you have to look at it. It's kind of like the duality of it, of like, you got to be real humble and feel like, all right, cool, I got a long way to go. I got a lot of stuff that I have to do. And I'm just a normal human being. Even though I think I'm great at what I do, I'm just a normal ass person with real normal emotions. And just be normal about it. Like, don't let shit get to your head. Like, Hollywood's not that great. The Walk of Fame is dirty as hell. Normal. When you see celebrities, some of them be cool. Some of them got really fucked up personalities. Like, people just just normal. So don't let it get to your head. Don't let success ever get to your head. But when you're dealing with wolves and with people, you gotta have that sword. And sometimes that's just your tongue and that's just your mouth to be like, I know who the fuck I am. Like, and if you at a point where you don't believe it yet, so you gotta say it and you gotta make people feel like it, because they're gonna try to cut you down and they're gonna try to really devour you for real. And you gotta be like, nah, can't nobody touch me. Like, can't nobody come. If you come over here, it's a fight. And I'm the best fighter in the world.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
who wanna fight me? Like, you gotta act like that for real.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely feel that. Definitely feel that. Okay. All right. Random question. Here you go. I'm about to hit you with one.
Okay.
Where were you?
Oh,
and what was you doing when Michael Jackson died and 9/11?
9/11, I was in like 4th grade, but I was in New York though. I wasn't in New York City, but it was still New York. So it was like, they immediately sent us all home because it was just like, we don't know what the fuck is going on. So it was pretty like, damn. Like,
you was in New York?
Yeah, people were afraid. Like, I just remember how afraid everybody was. Like, nobody, not to the point of a pandemic now, but it was like people were afraid to leave the house. People were afraid to do anything because you just felt like, what the fuck is about to happen? I really don't know. So for like a good month, it was a lot of fear, it was a lot of sadness, it was a lot for the state of New York and America in general. It was like, damn. But I was in school and I just remember they was like, there's a terrible accident, there was terrorists, there was planes, you gotta go home. And nobody really explained shit till we got home. And my parents was like, this is what happened. I'm like, fuck. With Michael Jackson, I just remember I was watching some show and I was just sitting there and my friend texted me like, Michael Jackson died. I'm like, my heart dropped. Like, I don't even know why. It was just like, nigga, it was just like it felt like it was just like, I can't. It was the same, like, no. But that was one of the first major celebrities who passed while social media was popping. Like, he was one of the first because it was like MySpace and Facebook and things. But that was one of the icons who had passed while social media was like starting. Because now we get used to the whole, like, you get the news, you see all the things, everybody's posting and you kind of know what to expect. But Michael was like the first time social media like mourned the icon together, I feel like.
You know where I was at when Michael Jackson died? I was at Boston Market ordering some food. And I was listening to the radio. And when I ordered my chicken, I turned up the radio and I heard the man say, "Ladies and gentlemen, the king of pop has passed."
Right at the time where you was turning up the radio.
And just how crazy I'm looking right now, that's how paused I was when it happened. I'm like, damn, bro, MJ dead, bro. Do you feel like Michael Jackson would have an Instagram right now if he was still living?
Nah. He was way too private. That should be lit as hell if he would. But,
you think he had the most followers?
Hell yeah. I think if Michael Jackson, man, he would break the fucking app if he went live. If he was doing an in-living room concert like Mariah Carey did the other day, dog.
What Mariah did?
She did an in-living room concert. That shit was actually pretty good. She was like in her living room. She had some like piano people and shit singing.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know where she found her voice. She found her voice in this quarantine. I was like,
oh, no, you didn't.
You know Mariah gets sounding crazy every Christmas she come out. Don't do that.
I got you. All right, here go the next one. What was your biggest lesson you learned? What was your biggest lesson you've learned leaving ADD, and your most favorable?
Favorable moment or favorite lesson?
Yeah, favorable moment.
My favorite I keep answering it from back to forward when you do it. Let me start with the first one. What was my biggest lesson leaving there? I would say categorizing projects that I do for people that they own, that I make money off of, versus investing in my own projects and putting money up front into it and hustling them to make money out of them. Like, I went from being, because even when I first met you with Buna Murray, I got into the internet and YouTube game being on platforms. I didn't do it for myself. So after ADD, that was the first time I really was like, oh, let me start doing my own projects online. Let me start doing my own sketches, my own videos, my own content for me. And it's still like catch-22 of it, because it's like, dope, you get to own everything, you get to do whatever you want, but you don't have a big ass production budget for it. And you know, I helped build their platform, you know, by having to do the drop every day and fucking putting sketches on there. I wasn't putting content every day on my channel, so I'm not helping build my channel and being like, come to me for shit. I'm being like, come to this company, which is fine because they're paying me for it. But it's also like, damn, I don't really own shit in this space. I don't have, if this was Monopoly, a bitch just got the little brown cards by like the beginning to go. Like, nigga, I gotta get my boardwalk. I gotta get my like shit going. So that was my biggest lesson. My favorite moment was the Kelly premiere party.
You mean Kelly who?
It was the Kellys. That was the series that I did with Layla and Lulu.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we had like a premiere party downtown. It was just fun because it was just like, we just turned that bitch out, and it was like,
yeah, I remember seeing that. I mean, I wasn't there. I don't think I was there at the time, but because I kept going back and forth to LA and Florida for like 3-4 different times. But I remember seeing that. And
that shit was fun.
Okay.
And you know, on the East Coast, like when we play music and shit, like we be dancing to like reggae music. And what y'all listen to down south? Y'all like parties and shit when you be dancing.
Yeah. Nah, it's heavy down here.
Yeah, like that's how it is in LA. People be like, throw your gang up, shoot it up. Like I'm like, nah, like nobody wanna dance to this. So we turned into a whole ass dance hall, and everybody was like dancing like.
Oh, okay,
like,
so you be into that?
Huh?
You be into reggae and dance hall and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. I see you. I see you.
So we was having fun.
Some of y'all probably didn't know about Cynthia. Did people know that about you?
I don't know. Probably not. No, probably not.
Well, now y'all know.
Now y'all know.
All right. Moving on. When was the day you said, I'm moving to LA to chase my dream?
It was like 3 parts of it, because I was gonna go to New York City, and then I was like, nah, it's probably just more in LA. But I was 18. When a big motivation was like just seeing Chris Brown, and it's weird because it was like I liked him, but just seeing what he could do and reading his interviews and how he talked, I was like, damn, I could be around people in the entertainment industry. And I really didn't even know what I wanted to do at that time. I just knew that what he was saying matched my mindset more than like the people around me. And so I felt like, oh, people in entertainment think more how I think and how I view the world than like people around me. So that's what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. All right. Oh, here go the next one. Favorite skit. Your favorite skit.
I don't have one.
You don't have one? You don't have like a top 3?
I mean, because it's like there's people. It's like there's people's favorites where they're the ones who is like everybody knows those ones, but then I probably just have ones that I just personally like, but I don't really even.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Well, let me ask you this. When you created a skit, which one can you recall that you replayed back time and time again before it hit the internet? The most. Like you played it a million times before it even hit the internet.
I Still Smash.
Oh, okay. I like that one. I like that one.
I had picked the comedians at that time who I really liked and who I really thought were funny. It really came from such a personal place of like being a female and being like, okay, you know, just feeling like this, feeling like that. And then also too, like it's kind of encouraging the women really to be like, don't even stress about the small shit because niggas really gonna fuck you no matter what. Like they really are. So don't be sitting there you so worried about the shit. Like they still gonna smash, dog. Like I promise you.
All right.
Smash.
Well, one of mine is Do You Trust Me? I like that one too. You did really good.
That was probably one of the funnest ones to shoot.
That had to be fun too, shooting that shit.
That was hella fun to shoot.
Okay. All right. What was the dumbest thing you've ever done for a man? The dumbest.
This is
I
top
want to
three.
hear the T capital THE the dumbest shit you've ever done for a nigga.
One time, my boyfriend was like, "Oh, the
Uh-oh.
cops like impounded my car, and I'm at the station, and they won't give my car back." And I'm like, "Damn!" He's like, "I'm so mad because like I can see it right here, and it's like they're not even outside. There's no gate or nothing. Like I really could just take it and drive off the lot." I'm like, "Well, don't they got the key?" He's like, "I got the extra key." I was like, "Hold up, we'll be right up there." I drove up there. I took his key. I walked onto the police lot and drove his car off the impound. And we went and like hid it in like a hospital like 2 miles down and went back at 3 a.m. and got it from the hospital parking lot.
Wait, y'all ain't have y'all snuck in that bitch and got it out of there.
I did, because I was like, they're gonna notice you. So I like walked up, I had a hoodie on, I like walked up, got in the car.
You was on some gangster shit.
Yeah, like I put my hood on, I walked up, it was between 2 police cars, but the cars were empty. But I was like, all right, fuck it. He needed his cars. I'm like, dog, like it's right there. Fuck them. They can't keep your shit.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Okay.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever done.
And what you think you would have done if you would have got caught red-handed? You think you would have cried?
Hell yeah, I'd have cried. I'd have acted like I didn't know it was as illegal as it was. I'd have been like, why can't he take his car? Like, it's his car. Like, I don't get it. What's going on? Like, I don't understand. I'd act like I don't understand. You can't take the car. Was
this before your record or after your record?
Before.
Oh, so you were just blowing through your risk like.
Yeah, fuck it. Now once I know what them clanks sound like when they close them jail clank. Now I know how that sound, nigga. That sounded official. Like you were never getting out. When them bars closed, that lock that they have on that cell is so loud.
Yeah, you was in a cell because I was in like I wasn't. You was in the one with the bars. I ain't had no bars when I went in there.
Oh no, they group closed me in. That
bitch. No,
I started screaming at the top of my lungs because I was like, oh my god.
Man, look, when they locked my ass up, I went to the wall and started reading all the rules. I started reading all the rules and I drank this orange juice and I saw this bread. I'm like, I ain't eating the bread, but I'm gonna drink this orange juice though and go to sleep.
They just gave you a piece of bread?
Well, it was like this bread with beans and shit. I'm like, bro, I don't want this. You know what I'm saying? I just read the rules and I just looked at the people across from me, but I was in there by myself.
No orange juice, they didn't give me nothing.
Damn. At least they fed me. I ain't eating nothing though, but they fed my black ass.
They ain't give a fuck.
All right. How do you feel about the internet game as far as content from when you first started as a student and just getting to now, like right now? Where did we elevate as creators, or did we drop the ball?
I would say personal creators dropped the ball. It got more Vine-ish in a way, which is kind of like, damn, I thought it was gonna get better, but then in the way where it got better was like a lot of companies and bigger celebrities and people with budgets and stuff started believing in the internet, and they wouldn't have if it wasn't for the people who first started putting content out there and building the landscape and really being trailblazers for that shit. Nobody would have believed in the internet if it wasn't for the YouTubers, if it wasn't for the Viners, and for the people who are on Instagram now, and people who are on Facebook. Shit, people who went, even Soulja Boy getting popping off of MySpace made fucking people believe in a lot of shit. So it's like everybody who ever had a viral video before all of these big companies helped build the equity of the internet for real. And now you got shit popping up every day, big companies every fucking day, making platforms, streaming services, investing in influencers and creating shows for them, creating like now networks, they gotta have an online presence. They gotta have a web platform. They're all making their own things. And so I think that's dope. And the people who started it kind of prove that the internet was worth investing in. But as far as content, it's still a lot of trash. It's a lot of trash, and I'm disappointed that people like it, but fuck it.
All right, you said it. You said it. The next question, I mean, you answered it before. It was the next question was a jail or near jail experience, but you answered that. You
Yeah.
answered that. All right. Now we finna get into this funny part of this interview. I hope you're ready for this.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm finna hit you with it. All right, here you go. You ready? I need you to clap your hands 3 times and snap 3 times.
Is this like a thing or is this like woo?
I just made some shit up. I just made some shit up.
Okay. I was like, is this about to be?
I just made some shit up. That's all. It wasn't nothing special. Maybe we might be. Look, you're the first content creator on here. Maybe we starting a trend.
Right. Maybe
You can be a trailblazer here.
I'm down.
You know what I'm saying? So we going into it. All right, here we go. Woo! Here we go.
Should I be prepared? I feel like I don't got no seatbelt to put on or nothing. And you like,
well, put on your imaginary seatbelt.
Okay, here we go.
Here it go.
No, I'm taking the seatbelt off. Go ahead.
Here it go.
I'll be honest.
Can a bitch nigga be converted into a real nigga? And if so, how many years or what would he have to do to get out of it?
No, I tried, but look.
Oh, Lord. Damn.
No, you know what will turn a bitch nigga into a real nigga is getting his heart broken by a real bitch. That'll get his heart broke. Because I've seen it happen where it's like, the shit that I'm trying to tell you to do, this is like, dog, this is how you need to operate. And this is how you need to look at it. You don't hear me. And so then I feel like, damn, this ain't gonna work. And then you get your heart broken, and now all of a sudden you trying to move around like a real nigga. You got this, tough emotional exterior and shit. It's like, all right, bet. But no, I think that's taught from, 1 to like 13. Those years are very important on whether you're gonna be a bitch nigga or not.
Damn.
If you was just raised by people or you didn't even like go back and learn, like think like, damn, I probably didn't learn that growing up. I need to now find my own male influences that I want to be like and look up to. You need to have that in front of you, or else you just gonna act like your mom, which is what? A bitch, which makes you what? A bitch nigga. So like,
wow. Wow. All right, here go the next one. Weed or liquor?
Weed. Liquor be making me nauseous.
Oh, it do?
Mm-hmm.
Weed all day, huh?
Yep. Although I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop smoking.
You gonna yeah, you say that.
Didn't you stop before?
What have I? Yeah, I stopped for probably like 2-3 months. I have my moments with weed and liquor. The longest I've stopped liquor was when I first went to LA. I stopped for like 6 to 8 months. I've been drinking since I was 19 years old. The first time I drank was when I went to college. When my mom dropped me off. When she dropped me off, that was the day I got drunk and just went, whatever. But I stopped. Yeah. And I stopped drinking for like 6 to 8 months. And the longest I've stopped smoking weed was probably last year. I want to say 2-3 months. And now it's whatever. Like I haven't smoked now, probably like 5 days or 4 days or whatever. But
whatever.
I can just cut it off whenever. So yeah. But I have not went 3 to 6 months before. I don't think I can go that long, but we'll see.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna try.
What's the longest you've been without on both?
Drinking probably like almost like a year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like I could really be cool on that. But then smoking, that's like a week.
Ooh. I mean, I feel you.
Since I started, but I started. It's probably been like 5 years of it.
Indica or sativa?
Indica
or
now.
hybrid?
Indica now.
Indica now? Why now? I've always been an indica person though, by the way.
Because sativa don't hit as hard.
You just not realizing that?
But it was like after you do it for like a year or 2 years, your tolerance gets higher, and you be like, And then Sativa, it'd be like.
So you be sleep in the house now?
Nah, because I got so much energy that it like balances me out. So I'm not bouncing off the wall. Like it's like I really low key think I do have like ADHD type shit. Like I have energy, so much energy. I feel like that keeps me calm. It keeps me like emotionally balanced. I don't want to cuss nobody out. I was like, if somebody do some shit that I don't like, I'll be like, oh, it's cool, whatever. Versus being like, bitch, like if I don't smoke that morning and I'm out grocery shopping and shit and somebody like push by me the wrong way, like I'm like, excuse you, like I'm that person who like ready to pop off.
Do you get mad when you high?
No, I'm the calmest, nicest, most forgiving.
Nicest, huh? The nicest when you high?
Yeah.
What are you when you sober?
Not. I'll be like zero tolerance for bullshit. Like I'll be over it quick.
What's your sign?
Virgo.
Oh, you're Virgo. Okay. All right. Sagittarius.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I said, okay.
Because I've heard good things. People say I'm supposed to be with a Sagittarius or a Pisces, but I never dated a Sagittarius. I don't know much about y'all actually.
Date one.
Yeah, so I don't know no Sagittarius is like that. I feel like the universe ain't trying to be like.
Oh, it's coming around. It's coming around. I'm gonna pray for one for you.
Please.
I'm gonna pray one on you. I'm gonna pray one on you like voodoo.
Send me a sperm donor Sagittarius.
Oh Lord. I got you. All right. Here go the next one. 3 million followers or $1 million?
$1 million. Absolutely. Without a doubt.
All right. What about 3 million followers or 500,000?
I'll still take $500,000.
Damn. Okay.
Because I want to make shit. I want to do shit. I'm not really like, I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I don't have to be on camera for. Ultimately, I want to just run a production company. Yeah, I'll hop on camera for certain things, but ultimately, I like creating stuff.
All right. Next one. We got 4 more left. Put your foes up. Put your foes up. That's that Boosie. That's that Boosie.
Which Boosie is all lie?
All right. Here we go. Theater or Netflix?
Netflix. I can't sit through movies like that.
What you mean?
It's hard for me to sit and watch an entire movie. So if I'm in a movie theater, like 45 minutes in, I'm probably gonna want to go or get up or do something else or go smoke or do something.
You be walking out of movies?
I mean, if I pay for it, then I'll be like, cool, fuck it, I'm gonna watch this shit. But I be wanting to walk out of movie theater. And I feel like life's too short for me to be in situations I don't want to be in. So I'll be like, fuck it, why am I sitting here? I want to get out. I want to do other shit. I don't want to be sitting here unless it's a really good movie.
Now, you know the question I'm about to ask you, right? This ain't got nothing to do with the rest of them. Have you ever been taken out on a date and you said, I'm ready to go? I want to leave this thing early.
All the time.
$35 for a ticket for 2 and you want to go early?
Yeah. I mean, are you talking about just a movie? If it's that though, then it's probably just the movie's really, really whack and we both want to go. Or y'all want to go so you can fuck.
Hey, I can't. Hey, if a nigga can't get up for that one, that movie must be mighty good. That movie better be goddamn Lean on Me. East side high. That shit better be Black Panther. Or did you go to the theater for Black Panther?
I did, and I was entertained the whole time. And I did not want to leave at one point. I was like, oh my God, I was clapping, I was happy, I was laughing, I was turned up. I loved it.
Now, what if old boy said, hey man, I know you feeling this movie, but I want to leave because I want to fuck?
No, no deal.
Damn,
no,
because what you want to do?
Yeah, nigga, I'm the one with the pussy. What you mean?
All right. Here go the next one. 3 more left. Put your 3s up. Cynthia. Hey Arnold. Or wait, let me ask you before I get to the or. Was Hey Arnold in New York? It looked like it.
Yeah, but it wasn't though because they never really said it.
But it looked like it.
said it, but it definitely looked like it, New York-ish.
It looked like New York.
It also could have been San Francisco in a way. How they had
That
the
shit
house.
was New York, man.
I got to think about it now. Because now I'm trying to think, I'm like,
Hey Arnold was in New York.
They never said, though.
All right. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold or Rugrats?
Hey Arnold.
Hey, I'm not gonna even judge you. I almost got mad. I ain't gonna judge you because I rock with both.
Because the thing is with Rugrats, I feel like it's like good when you're littler, but when you get older, they're too little and they be talking like baby. I can't do that. Hey Arnold, I'm like, they still saying real shit. Oh my God. Like,
she said littler. She said littler. Boy, I'm gonna take that. I'm taking that shit. Hey man, nigga, when I was littler. Nigga, when I was littler, nigga, you ain't want to see me.
Littler.
So hey Arnold, right?
Yeah, SpongeBob ultimately.
Oh, that's yours?
Yeah, SpongeBob over everything.
I can do the SpongeBob voice.
Yeah, no, you can't.
I'm ready for you. That wasn't it?
Hell no.
Well, forget you trying to shit. You old extra fan, SpongeBob fan looking ass.
That was a Chuck E. Cheese mouth.
All right, whatever, dog. Whatever. I'm gonna give up. I'm retiring that shit today.
Stay in the same exact voice, but act like a Chuck E. Cheese mouth.
Wait, what you mean?
Act like SpongeBob, but
I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese. I know how Chuck E. sound.
That's exactly why.
I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese when I was 16.
I could tell.
Oh, okay. I see you. All right.
Chuck E. Cheese voice.
2 more questions. Put your twos up.
Those.
Now, when I say label and agency, that can kind of go hand in hand. Okay, so take it as that. Or, all right, label / agency or independence.
Well, I don't think a label and agency are kind of the same. I would definitely rather do an agency.
I'm glad you said that, but keep going. I'm glad you said that. That's why I did it like that. That's why I made that question the way I made it, because I want to see what you're going to say.
Yeah, I feel like an agency would be good because if you have an agent, you have a team of people dedicated to helping you fulfill your dreams, but they really got to believe in you because a lot of times, like, they just want to rep for their bigger clients or their bigger people, and they're not trying to make you bigger. You got to keep making yourself bigger, and then once you get big, then they be like, look, we been here. It's kind of like, whatever. That's the name of the game. Record labels, they invest in you and give you money, but they trap you. It's like they invest to make you bigger, but then you're trapped into that. So it's kind of like, fuck. But hell yeah, I definitely want a dope ass manager or agent or people who could like open doors for me that I can't open for myself. But I've learned the value of like IP and owning your shit, and be careful when you sign your ideas over or when you sign projects or even when you talk to people about some shit. Like, you just gotta keep your creative jewels and seeds very close to your heart.
Dead ass. Protect that shit like your child. Protect that shit like that's your mama or anybody that you love, for real. Dead up. All right, I'm gonna hit you with the last one, even though I believe it's gonna be so obvious for you. But I'm gonna ask everybody this question. Here it go. The last question for the interview. Cynthia, would you prefer a man? I repeat, would you prefer a man?
Okay.
Without, oh wait, hold on. Dick or eyes?
Eyes. I would love that. Like, you can't look at no bitches? Oh, hell yeah.
Damn, really?
Hell yeah, nigga. You can go on Instagram. Here, nigga, I don't never gotta look through your phone. What are you doing? Talking to another blind bitch? I don't care. No.
What if you had a blind nigga that you had to worry about?
How you can't? Because my thing is, if you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat, and that's one thing. But it's hard to be with a nigga and just accept the fact that he's always gonna look at bad bitches. Like, and you just have to accept that fact, because I have so many guy friends and they don't cheat, but they look at bitches. Like, women. I don't know why all of a sudden I feel bad calling the bitches now after calling them for 50 times. But they look at women on their phone, in person. Anybody I bring around them, like, they just are always looking at girls. And it's like, damn, that's what men are going to do. And you have to accept that unless you date a man who's blind.
So what you think blind niggas do? What you think they just not, what you think they doing?
They can't do nothing. They just gotta like, and especially, well, dang, I would like if.
Yeah. Do you think blind niggas cheat? That's outside of Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. And I'm not even trying to put Stevie Wonder out there because his story ain't been out there. But, you know, outside of Ray Charles, do blind niggas cheat?
Damn.
Damn, that's a good one. And that's an extra bonus question.
That's a bonus question. I honestly don't think so. I really, really don't. The only way he would is if he wasn't blind his whole life. If he just recently got blind, then I feel like he might cheat because he knows his way around still. He used to looking at bitches, like he know what things are. It's like, oh, you was just blind for 5 years and you was a cheater before that, or you was just a hoe before that. Yeah, you probably still gonna cheat. A man, he gonna find his way. Trust me.
Well, what if you had a guy? What if you had a guy who had his eyes and everything, and he's being his complete self, but the blind nigga just got blind. He's a sweetheart, but he ain't really being himself. He just acting like that because he blind. Which one you choosing?
Tell me, this guy keeps getting better and better, because then it's like, damn, I low-key kind of like men who are assholes a little bit, because it'd be like, you gotta be to people, because if you're too nice, people gonna take advantage of you. So I feel like, oh, I don't want nobody who's just a super sweet, dumbass guy. Like, so I would like the fact that he was a little bit like that. It just seems like, is he a Sagittarius? Is he like my perfect match right here?
Damn. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. Well, it was good having you on the show.
Thank you.
Unspoken Truth. Like I said, you are literally the first content creator on this thing. I'm damn near at 100 episodes. So I don't know what episode I'm on now. But, you know, this is the blessing to have you on here. I'm glad you came. And I wish nothing but the best. Look, you're gonna get the best. I ain't gonna wish it because you're gonna get it anyway. I'm gonna wish it in, pray for it, and all that other stuff. So keep doing your thing. Keep staying out the way. Keep keep following your gut and everything, and you're gonna be all right out here. You know, the way you move, I don't really see too many other people that move the way you move. Whether we talk before or not, I can always tell things from afar. I don't have to be around somebody to see something. You know what I mean? That's I respect you a lot, you know what I mean, to the highest power. So much love to you, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you. Thank you for coming to the Unspoken.
That's dope, because you was wide body and I say nothing.
No, well, at times. I said probably hey here and there. Yeah, you know how it go. It was during the ADD days and stuff like that. And a lot of times I walked into the office mad. And a lot of times too, let me tell you, when I did talk to people, you know, and I ain't gonna say who names or whatever, but when I did talk to people, and I didn't really put a lot of women to the side, but I put a lot of guys to the side. And I didn't really have a lot to say, but when I did say something, the most I ever told people, and that means the only person I probably spoke to the most in that office was probably Teddy and Kevin. And I've been knowing Kevin since way back. And Teddy's from Florida. Teddy's from Florida. He spent time in Sarasota. But when I got everybody and I brought him outside, the only thing I told him was get your money and go home. That's it. I ain't say nothing else. I said nothing else. That's it. Because, you know, it's all about that. That's just what it was. That's just what it was. Just get your money and go to hell home.
When you brought people outside, when?
While I was with ADD.
Oh, you talking about metaphorically or one specific time?
No, I did it on numerous of occasions.
Oh.
Numerous of occasions. A lot of people didn't know that because they probably didn't go back and tell people that. But there's a lot of times I took people outside and said, hey, bro, get your money and go home. And that's it. That's all I said.
I mean, I was doing that anyway. So it's like, it's cool. I don't know. I never take shit personal. I feel like I never felt like it was a personal, like, you don't fuck with me or like, oh, this and that. I just felt like, oh, you was in your own world. That's how I felt. Like, I was like, oh, fuck it, he in his own world doing his
And
shit.
that
That's
I
cool.
definitely was. I was definitely in my own goddamn world. Yeah. And I was also too in a zone where when I say mad, I'm more so mad, probably upset, not disappointed too, because when you say being in your own world, I want to be in my own world because I want to do my own thing. But then I had to check back into ADD because the nigga calling me in. Like, JB, we need you, or we want you to do this. I'm like, damn, I gotta walk in this shit. Fuck, man, I'm trying to do my own thing. I can't even do me because I'm so used to doing me. So that's the reason why I kept leaving California. I left California like probably 3 or 4 times. And I left apartments high and dry. I did all kind of stuff and kept going back. And because I felt like I was battling with trying to find my peace. I was battling with trying to find my peace. That's the reason why I was asking you certain questions on how you really felt and stuff like that, because those are the things that I was dealing with. So, you know, it all worked out at the end of the day. Now I got my black ass in Florida. So but I check into LA when I can, and I just got one of my first scripts I got in about a year. I got my first script in about a year. I'm over here studying this shit now. So it is what it is.
Oh, for an audition?
Yeah. I have an audition about a year and a half.
So. Yeah, I don't like auditioning.
You don't? Why?
I don't audition, really.
Why?
I don't like the pressure of it. Like, I feel like when I walk in, it's just like, okay, and I didn't like it. And then when I was like doing it more and more, I really didn't like the scripts. And I just felt like, damn, I want to do my own shit because I don't even like this show. I don't like this show idea. I don't like this dialogue. Man, I'd rather just write my own shit. Fuck it. It's going to take longer to do it that way, but I'm like, fuck it, I really don't.
When was the last time you auditioned?
3 years, 4 years, maybe.
You know, me and you on the same page. I hate auditioning. I hate it. I got 2 scripts, one on the bed and one on the floor. And I just got this shit today. And my agents haven't hit me up in so long, in like a year and a half. When I finally got it, I'm like, oh, damn, they thinking about me. Because, and I think that's why they probably used to get frustrated with me, especially being a content creator, because when I first started, nobody online had signed into a major agency, agency, period. So when I came in, they had to get used to hearing no from someone because they so used to people dying to get in.
Whatever, yeah.
And when I got in, I'm more like, yo, I got my money. I'm already here.
I'm chilling. I don't have to do this right now.
Exactly. And I think they get it now because there's so many content creators and people that's signed to agencies now, and they kind of just take it at face value. And it is what it is. But I'm on the same page as you when it comes to audition. I hate auditioning because it's the pressure of it. It's to me, I feel like it's worse than going on a 9 to 5 interview.
It is, because I feel like for a 9 to 5 interview, you really don't need as many qualifications to get the job, and you kind of pretty much already know. Like any 9 to 5 interview I went on, I pretty much got the job, especially when everybody else was a group interview, everybody answered their questions and shit. I know exactly what the fuck. I'm like, the reason I want to work here is because da-da-da. So I'm like, cool. With auditioning and in Hollywood and shit, like, you could be sitting there doing that and fucking kill it and not get it because now they got an Asian dad, so they need an Asian son or daughter or whatever. And it's like there's so many variables, and you just keep opening yourself up to rejection of shit that it's like, I really don't even really in my heart of hearts want to do this shit, but I want to excel in my career and I want to act. But it's not like, oh, I'm so attached to this character. Dog, can you put me on tape for this? I want to be on this. I love this. This is my shit. Like, nah, I feel that about the shit that I write. I'm doing this for exposure or the bag.
Bruh. Now you understand why I only did a few movies or whatever the hell I done did. Now you understand why. So people be like, what the hell, JB? I don't talk to that nigga the other day. And now we know why. Now we get it now. You know, when you audition, they may say you may not get it because you're too light-skinned or your nose too big.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
It'd be small ass things like, oh, he was too aggressive. He's not aggressive enough. He was louder. He was this. Or somebody who I knew who's more my homie got the job because I'm cooler with this nigga, or he kissed my ass more, or I know this person, or I owe this agent a favor. Like, there's a lot of shit that go with it, which is still why making your own shit is great. But it's again, it's the game that we chose to get into. So kill that shit, my nigga. Have
Hey,
fun.
dead ass. I fucks with you. Hey, but y'all, that's Cynthia, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go check out, hey, put out all your information, your YouTube, Instagram, whatever, put it all
Yeah,
out.
my YouTube and my Instagram, everything is Cynthia Luciette, Luciette.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard her. So yeah. What's up?
No, that's all.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something else.
No.
All right, y'all. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy JB, aka Spoken. We got Cynthia on the line, you know what I'm saying? And we